Hey everyone! Blake Lively's lawsuit against SNL has taken a wild turn, and honestly, the evidence she's supposedly got isn't as solid as she's making it out to be. In fact, a lot of what's coming out now is actually exposing her more than anything else. She was even quoted saying, "I actually poisoned the whole cast against her co-star and boyfriend." Talk about not needing good lawyers when you've got that kind of statement floating around. It makes you wonder what kind of legal and PR team she has. Things are reportedly getting super messy, and even Taylor Swift, known for keeping her inner circle tight, might be subtly distancing herself from Blake amidst all this drama with Justin Baldoni. Sources close to the situation are saying Taylor has made it crystal clear she wants zero involvement in the legal mess surrounding Baldoni. Insiders even suggest Taylor has been adamant about keeping her name far from the chaos. And get this, she's allegedly referred to Blake as bad blood in private conversations. For anyone who knows Taylor's history, that phrase really raises some eyebrows. Rumors have been flying about Blake's role in this dispute, though her exact involvement is still a bit hazy. Some people think she might be siding with Baldoni in a way that's making certain friends uneasy, while others believe she's just caught in the crossfire. Either way, Taylor's reluctance to engage is definitely making waves. One source even claimed Taylor was overheard saying she's not Blake's dragon in this battle, which sounds like a pretty clear declaration that she's not here to fight her friends' fights for them. Whether that's a direct snub or just setting boundaries, it's certainly up for interpretation. But one thing's for sure, Taylor Swift is drawing a firm line. Industry experts aren't surprised by Taylor's approach. With a massive personal brand to protect, getting tangled in high-profile legal disputes is just not on her agenda. She's incredibly calculated when it comes to public perception, always carefully managing her image and associations. One entertainment analyst pointed out that Taylor isn't about to let someone else's controversy pull her down, suggesting her move is as much about self-preservation as it is about distancing herself from drama. Speaking of things getting exposed, Candace Owens has now jumped into the fray, and her latest deep dive is turning heads. She's setting her sights on four high-profile figures: Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni, and Ryan Reynolds. On the surface, they might not seem connected, but Owens argues that what's happening behind the scenes is far from minor. She claims there's compelling evidence that Blake orchestrated a move to edge Baldoni out of his own project, with Ryan Reynolds playing an unexpectedly supportive role. Hollywood is no stranger to creative clashes, on-set tensions, and quiet power plays, but Owens insists this situation runs much deeper than a typical industry feud. She points to what she says is undeniable proof of a carefully planned effort: oddly timed media reports, suspicious digital markers on a major newspaper website, and a cryptic Red Sea comment that allegedly left insiders stunned. If Owens' claims hold up, Baldoni, who's known for championing strong female characters, may have been strategically outmaneuvered by a Hollywood power couple, leveraging their influential connections. The big question is whether these revelations could lead to legal consequences or, at the very least, shake the reputations of some A-list stars. Owens seems convinced there's far more to the story than what the public has seen and is not backing down from presenting what she calls undeniable proof. Candace Owens has jumped into the Hollywood drama surrounding Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively, claiming indisputable evidence of a deliberate effort to undermine Baldoni's role as director of It Ends With Us. She's presenting leaked messages, voice recordings, and digital clues that point to a potential smear campaign that started quietly, long before Lively's public allegations. Owens believes this isn't just an artistic disagreement. It's a calculated strategy to diminish Baldoni's standing. Owens asserts she's uncovered digital evidence that's tough to ignore, especially when analyzing metadata. One of her most shocking claims involves files allegedly found within the New York Times servers. Fans noticed how quickly the Times published a damning article linking Baldoni to a harassment complaint filed by Lively. However, tech-savvy investigators allegedly found unsettling image files labeled Smear Baldoni and Lively Topper, with creation dates predating Lively's public legal action. Owens flagged this as a major red flag, noting that media outlets typically use neutral file names, not loaded terms like smear. If accurate, the timestamps suggest these files were created and uploaded days before the lawsuit against Baldoni was even made public. Owens questions why the New York Times would have an image labeled Smear Baldoni if no formal complaint had surfaced yet. Owens speculates that insiders, possibly Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, fed the paper early intelligence, ensuring the article was prepared before Baldoni could respond. Owens then shifts focus to the film production itself, specifically the infamous rooftop scene rewrite, which she claims became a flashpoint between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni. It Ends With Us was Baldoni's passion project, and he expected full creative control as director and producer. However, Blake Lively, known for her assertive personality, reportedly approached Baldoni with her own vision for the rooftop scene. What seemed like a simple creative discussion quickly evolved. Owens highlights this struggle through leaked text messages. Baldoni initially responded diplomatically, suggesting Lively's input could be integrated. But Lively allegedly grew frustrated, feeling dismissed, and that her creative contributions weren't recognized. Owens paints a far more unsettling picture, claiming Lively arranged a private meeting at her penthouse, leading Baldoni to believe it would be just the two of them. He was blindsided to find Ryan Reynolds and Taylor Swift there, both reportedly backing Lively's version of the scene. Owens suggests this wasn't brainstorming, but a calculated power move. Baldoni found himself in an impossible position and ultimately yielded. Owens references a voice note where he apologizes repeatedly, emphasizing Lively's contributions. According to Owens, this moment marked a real shift in control, with authority over the pivotal rooftop scene moving out of Baldoni's hands. Following the red carpet incident, all eyes turned to Ryan Reynolds. Owens points to a string of subtle references, jokes, and Easter eggs in Reynolds' promotional material for Deadpool and Wolverine, many appearing to take aim at Justin Baldoni. Initially dismissed as classic Deadpool humor, Owens identifies an undeniable pattern. The jokes escalated in parallel with the growing tension between Baldoni and Lively. Then there was the mysterious mention of Gordon Reynolds in the It Ends With Us credits. Internet sleuths noted eerie similarities to Ryan Reynolds' humor, fueling speculation that it was a subtle nod to his alleged behind-the-scenes influence. Owens interprets these hidden references as Reynolds quietly signaling that he had been pulling the strings all along. Piecing everything together, Owens argues that Blake Lively executed a meticulously calculated power move, strategically leveraging her connection to Ryan Reynolds to edge Justin Baldoni out of his own project. She claims the metadata scandal provides clear evidence of a premeditated attack, showing that someone had fed the New York Times a prepared smear campaign even before Lively's allegations became public. The oddly specific file names and suspiciously timed creation dates suggest a carefully crafted agenda. According to Owens, the manipulation didn't stop there. She points to Reynolds' rumored script rewrites and secret celebrity gatherings, moves that transformed what should have been Baldoni's passion project into something barely recognizable. Owens emphasizes that Baldoni's biggest mistake was his kindness. By the time the red carpet bombshell dropped, crediting Reynolds with shaping the film's most pivotal moment, Baldoni was left blindsided. Owens interprets this public acknowledgement as the final blow. This entire saga, Owens asserts, serves as a cautionary tale about the darker side of Hollywood. Star power isn't just fame. It's a tool used to manipulate narratives, control reputations, and seize creative authority. Baldoni's experience demonstrates that even the friendliest faces in Hollywood might conceal hidden agendas behind carefully curated smiles. As the controversy continues to unfold, one question lingers. How much of what we see in Hollywood is authentic, and how much is orchestrated behind the scenes? It's a reminder to stay alert because there's always more lurking beneath the surface.